Hey everybody, NeoSolid22 back again with another pickup video. This is the first pickup video post Mo GameCon. If you watch some of the other channels that I subscribe to, like Cross Chop, you're going to see some Mo GameCon footage, and I'll have some of that towards the end of the video. I have a lot of other pickups that I had before Mo GameCon. It's just been a while since I've had time to shoot a pickup video. Actually, not a ton of pickups, but some. So I'm going to show those off first, then I'll throw in some Mo GameCon footage, and then we'll go through what I picked up at Mo GameCon. So we'll just start with some stuff I found recently at Goodwill. I found this, How to Win at Nintendo 64 Games, so I'm finally prepared to win at my Nintendo 64 games. I just thought it was kind of cool. For $1, why not? And then, not my typical kind of stuff that I pick up, but a toy that I picked up, because it's a toy from my childhood, and it's in a couple pieces right now. And it's Castle Grayskull from He-Man. This was $3.50, which I thought was a great deal. It's missing a lot of the pieces. Mainly it's just the outer sides of the castle, which is great nonetheless. So I picked that up. Then I hit some garage sales, and at one garage sale they had this here in a box. It came with 2 controllers and Star Fox Adventures. I got that for $10, so I picked that up. Mainly I got it because I thought we might need an extra GameCube or two at the con. We didn't end up needing any. But that brings me to my next find, which is another GameCube. As you can see, it's got the Game Boy player on it, which I did not have a Game Boy player, so that's really why I picked this up. And this little guy right here is another reason, because it came with a Wavebird. The Wavebird's not in the greatest shape, missing the battery cover, but I figure I'll be able to find something there that I can do. But that receiver, it's great to find them with that, even in this condition. So I picked that up, and I think it was $9 for that. And then I picked up Half-Life Counter-Strike PC game, which is great. I think I paid $1 for that. And apparently my son wants to show you Captain Toad. I've had this for a long time, but it's a great game, and he wanted me to show it. He's been playing it lately, and he's terrible at it, but he makes me help him, and it's really fun if you haven't got a chance to play Captain Toad. Then, at the flea market, I also I picked up Playboy the Mansion. That was Castle Grayskull Falling Over, which is not an easy to find game. I think I gave $2 for it. I'm never going to play this. I probably shouldn't have even bought it. There's Eli. Sit down, Eli. Then I made a trade with another of the con organizers, Rich, who does the Video Game Show podcast. If you ever have a chance, check out the Video Game Show. It's videogamesshow.com. Check out the podcast. And it's a pretty good podcast. I was actually on it recently, so you definitely need to check that out. But I traded him a bunch of stuff, and I got Kickmaster for the NES collection, which is not easy to find. It's an expensive game. We came to an agreement. I gave him a bunch of stuff. He gave me this game. So excellent. Add that to the NES collection. And I can't remember if I've shown this before, but Eli handed it to me. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. I found this at a garage sale for $1. Next I picked up, and I can't remember if I showed this either, but I'm going to show it. PS4 Song of the Deep from GameStop. $15, physical copy of a PS4 game. Not going to pass that up. Also picked up No Man's Sky. I'm enjoying this so far. I've only played a few hours, but it's a lot of fun so far to me. I mean, it's a lot of crafting and mining and things like that. Maybe not a game for everyone, but I'm having a lot of fun so far with it.
So this is sugar.
Then here's a couple of PS2 games, and again, I can't remember if I showed these, but I got Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks and Obscure the Aftermath. I think these were just a couple bucks a piece. Alright, now we're to Mo GameCon pickups. Mo GameCon was a huge success. Myself and the other guys that put it on, it exceeded all our expectations. It was awesome. Bill Benton was there, Cross Chop was there, some other YouTubers, Phoenix Down, Adam Koralik was there. He was our big guest. He was there. I didn't get to get much time because I was so busy with doing everything else. And but it was a great success. I'm going to put some footage in right here. You can kind of see the show floor and stuff. So right now. And that was the footage. It was a really awesome time. Tons of people showed up. Now here's my pickups from Mo Game Con. First off, from Chris Fallon, who was there. He had this for me already, but I picked it up there. It's Ogre Battle 64 for the N64. We worked out a trade and some cash on that one. It's a tough to find game. Then I got... it was only after NES games. I got a stack of NES games from some different vendors. From We Play Games, I got... Eli, stop. I got Chiller, which is a very tough to find game. Gave me a great price on that one. I was really happy to get it. Then from Cerulean Games, I picked up Toki, Isolated Warrior, dropped one, and Adventure Island 3. So that's 5 more total for the NES collection in this video. Then off of Abelardo Rodriguez, he was there at the con. He helped set up and stuff. I picked up Bases Loaded 4, which is a tough to find sports game. And there's a helicopter flying now. Then off of Play It Retro Games, there at the con, I picked up The Jungle Book in a nice plastic case. Ninja Crusaders in a nice plastic case. And Prince of Persia in a nice plastic case. So all those together, I certainly didn't pay cheap prices for those. It's at a con. Cons are usually close to retail pricing, but I was happy to pay it. Those guys, they were great coming to the con, selling games, all that stuff, so I really appreciated that. So I definitely want to show some of the appreciation back. And so that's it for the con. Then after the con, I was on the Video Game Show podcast, which you should definitely figure out. And Chuck, who owns Game Trader 2, gave a few of us a little thing. And I ended up with Castlevania Chorus of Mysteries Reproduction, or ROM hack for NES. Pretty cool. Purple cart. Cool game. Never played it, but I'm going to check it out in a little printed case. Kind of cool. And then I also picked up Wheel of Fortune Junior Edition, which is probably the cheapest game I did not have in my collection. And this was it's like $4 there, but he kind of threw it in for me. So excellent deal there. So that's all for the games. Mo Game Con, like I said, huge success. Really loved it. Hope more of you guys can make it next year. We're hoping to go bigger and better next year, expanding the con maybe to some tabletop areas, maybe have some arcades there. So certain people won't complain about the lack of arcade games to play apparently. But we probably had about 500 people through the door that day. We took in cans for donations and go into the Jefferson Barracks food pantry here, and we exceeded all expectations for the people at the Elks Lodge that we had it at for how many cans we were going to bring in. They sold food there also to benefit their Christmas charity. They sold out of food that day. There was also an open bar, and I don't think they sold out of alcohol, but that's probably good, at least. So it was a great success. I hope more of you can make it next year. I'm in a few different videos with other people. Crosschop, I'm in his video very briefly. Trading Games, I'm in their video very briefly. But I was running around like a crazy person, so if you were at the con and you didn't get to talk to me, or I didn't say hi to you, it wasn't anything personal. You should have grabbed me probably, but certainly I was running around like crazy, making sure everything was going smoothly, and I hope everybody that was there enjoyed it, and hope more of you can make it next year. Now, it's time for the Vinyl Corner. Alright, first thing on the Vinyl Corner is actually video game related. It's my first video game soundtrack that I bought on vinyl. Mondo had this the other day. It sold out pretty quickly, I think, but it was too cool to pass up. It's a 10-inch vinyl of the Castlevania soundtrack. Very awesome cover art, back, front, and it's gatefold, of course, and it's got an awesome little castle type map deal in there. Very cool. The vinyl's like a gray vinyl, 10-inch vinyl with a like splatter design on it. I think it's outstanding, and really happy to have that. Then at some garage sales I picked up a few albums. I think I got these, 3 of these at the same place. First I got The Knack, Get the Knack, You may recognize the knack for My Sharona, which was their basically one-hit wonder song, but I really enjoy that song, so I picked that up. Then I picked up, I think for $2, Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Great album from Fleetwood Mac if you like Fleetwood Mac. Eli, stop. Picked up Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I Love Rock and Roll. This is a great album. Joan Jett's an amazing artist. And then the last one I picked up was Don Henley, Can't Stand Still. It's a good album. Dirty Laundry's on here. Nobody's Business. It's very good. Good stuff. I like Don Henley. Not a huge fan, but you know, he has some decent songs on there. So that's it for the vinyl. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can like, comment, or subscribe. Maybe all three if you want to. Hope to see some more of you at Mo GameCon next year when we have it. And hopefully you enjoyed seeing the footage from there this time. Thanks a lot. Bye.